You want to support Roland Martin Unfiltered? Be sure to join our Bring the Funk fan club. Every dollar that you give to us supports our daily digital show. There's only one daily digital show out here that keeps it black and keep it real as Roland Martin Unfiltered. Support the Roland Martin Unfiltered daily digital show by going to RolandMartinUnfiltered.com. You can make this possible. All right, folks, let's go to another story. Woo, in Louisiana. A video has gone viral on social media showing a Jefferson Parish, Louisiana cop planting drugs next to a handcuffed black man. Watch this.
Definitely something that needs to be addressed.
Man, I'm packing that bag, man. Don't beat the fuck out of me for nothing. Man, what a crackhead.
He just put it, yeah, I'm saying, I'm recording it. I'm recording it.
No, you recorded. She recorded.
She recorded.
She recorded. She recorded. Get out the way. Run, girl. Go inside. Go inside. Go inside.
All right, I want to play that video again. So cue it up again. I want you to play it. And then I want you to, there are three cops there. You look at the cop that's on the far left. Is he handing him something that was taken from another side, or is it being planted? Go ahead and roll the video.
Man, come on, man. You serious? Man, I'm packing that bag, man. Don't beat the fuck out of me for nothing. Man, what a crackhead.
He just put it, yeah, I'm saying, I'm recording it. I'm recording it.
No, you recorded. She recorded. She recorded. She recorded. She recorded. Get out the way. Run, girl. Go inside. Go inside. Go inside.
Kelly, the problem with the video, first of all, again, it gave the appearance that the cop who was just to his left handed him something that was next to the guy's leg, and then the guy places it on the ground. But you have procedures when it comes to evidence collection. And the other piece is this here. If you're the cop who all of a sudden begins to charge at the people who are recording, why don't you stay focused on what you're doing and not who's recording on video?
This doesn't look good for that cop at all, because let's just say that it was dropped by the suspect and he, picked it up and tried to make it look like he found it or whatever. There's no way for this video to look good in favor of the cop. That's my point. Sometimes things get dropped in the apprehension of a suspect. That didn't even look like that was the case here. It looked like he was getting something from his partner or whatever, and literally putting it on the ground to make it look like he's picking it back up. It's absolutely just ridiculous and just reprehensible. It's disgusting how you feel like you need to do something extra in order to do your job, specifically arresting black men. Again, it's just rooted in racial bias. If you do not have racial bias, I feel like you can do your job a lot easier, a lot better, and you won't come across situations like this where you feel like you have to, stuff a case in order to get an arrest warrant and things like that. I'm just tired of seeing videos like this. And the fact that he's chasing the person, that also indicates that he's guilty and he did something wrong. So again, it's just sad.
Malik?
Yeah, we don't know what we're exactly looking at the video. If the officer actually did plant something, obviously, that officer needs to be not just reprimanded, but fired. But I'm sure it's going to go through some type of procedure. But I just want to caution us is that we've been in situations, whether it's on the police side or even our side, black folks side, if you will, where they're saying where it looks as if we may have a weapon or something like that, and we end up not. So if the officer planted drugs on the suspect, he should be held accountable for it. But I think that we should just exercise some caution in assuming that that's exactly what happened.
Michael, this is why videotaping every encounter, this is why body cameras matter, to be able to see exactly what took place, not your version, not what you remember, but what we could actually see.
I really don't have a lot of comment, Roland. That was just terrible. I mean, frankly, you need to add him to your crazy white people Hall of Fame, because that was crazy. The whole incident, whether he planted it or not, he didn't wait for the evidence folks to come and do it professionally. He didn't have on gloves. So now the whole fingerprinting part is off. Then he runs after the person who's recording it. It's just The whole thing's just terrible, and it's tired.
All right, back to that Roland Martin Unfiltered video in just one moment. All right, so a lot of y'all always asking me about some of the pocket squares that I wear. Now, Robert don't have one on. Now, I don't particularly like the white pocket squares. I don't like even the silk ones. And so I was reading GQ magazine a number of years ago, and I saw this guy who had this pocket square here, and it looks like a flower. This is called a shibori pocket square. This is how the Japanese manipulate the fabric to create this sort of flower effect. So I'm going to take it out and then place it in my hand so you see what it looks like. And I said, man, this is pretty cool. And so I tracked down, it took me a year to find a company that did it. And so they basically about 47 different colors. And so I love them because, again, as men, we don't have many accessories to wear, so we don't have many options. And so this is really a pretty cool pocket square. Now, what I love about this here is you saw when it's in the pocket, it gives you that flower effect like that. But if I wanted to also, because if I flip it and turn it over, it actually gives me a different type of texture. And so therefore it gives me a different look. So there you go. So if you actually want to get one of these shibori pocket squares, we have them in 47 different colors. All you got to do is go to RolandSMartin.com/pocket squares. All right, so first of all, that graphic is way too small. So tomorrow we're going to run it right down here all across the screen. So it's RolandSMartin.com/pocket squares. All you got to do is go to my website and you can actually get this. Now, for those of you who are members of our Bring the Funk fan club, there's a discount for you to get our pocket squares. That's why you also got to be a part of our Bring the Funk fan club. And so that's what we want you to do. And so it's pretty cool. So if you want to jazz your look up, you can do that. In addition, y'all see me with some of the feather pocket squares. My sister, who's a designer, she actually makes these. They're all custom made. So when you also go to the website, you can also order one of the customized feather pocket squares right there at RolandSMartin.com/pocket squares. So please do so. And of course, it goes to support the show. And again, if you're a Bring the Funk fan club member, you get a discount. This is why you should join the fan club. Now back to your Roland Martin Unfiltered video. You want to check out Roland Martin Unfiltered? YouTube.com/Roland S. Martin. And subscribe to our YouTube channel. There's only one daily digital show out here that keeps it black and keep it real. It's Roland Martin Unfiltered. See that name right there? Roland Martin Unfiltered. Like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. That's YouTube.com/Roland S. Martin. And don't forget to turn on your notifications so when we go live, you'll know it.